It takes more than government to change a culture of a community. For domestic violence, it's a challenge for the depth and breadth of our community. We know that a large number of people reoffend in the first 4 months after they are arrested, and that's usually before the court process is finalised, and traditionally there's very little opportunity to intervene.
People go to men's behaviour change programs when they take personal responsibility for their actions. They want to make a positive change in their lives. These programs are often too short and people lack access to support in their day-to-day lives and when programs end. We're trying to solve that problem by complementing existing support programs.
The way the Innovation Launch program has been tackling the problem is coming from a bit of a different angle to what traditional innovation has been occurring around the domestic violence space. As the focus has been around not so much on the victim directly, but more about how do we actually provide the right services and the capabilities to keep the defendants focused and prevent them from reoffending, which ultimately is all about the victim.
We need to give offenders the tools in order to navigate this process. We allow users to actually engage with the tasks we're asking of them through conversation, and we do that via tone and language. We remind users regularly about the things we're asking them to do, making sure they're attending court, understand what they need to do.
Move into that human space and have some sort of empathy with them as human beings and try and help them get their lives in a more positive direction for the good of society.
We were really excited to be part of this program because we wanted to see the translation of nudges from the letter form or email or through text messages. We wanted to see that interpreted as a digital platform to see whether some behavioural techniques could work digitally.
What we're wanting to do is invest in these programs to really show government agencies and the partners that we work with how to do things differently, how to take the best and brightest ideas within the private sector and bring those into government.
You need fresh ideas and people that are willing to take a risk, and ultimately people who are passionate about this.
Avow is not here to change or replace any of the other services. It is there to complement it, and anything complementary in this area is valuable. We've been able to get that access and that support and those gatekeeping introductions that really have been so valuable, and I don't think we would have been able to get as far as we have in such short a time without this process.
Each of them hitting the point and solving a specific pain point in the market, which is what design thinking is really all about, the process that they've gone through.
If successful, these products could help reduce the incidence of reoffending in New South Wales and have a significant impact on supporting victims of domestic violence in our state.
Now I think it's really about gathering the data from their trials, pivoting and iterating their solutions a bit better, and hopefully finding the right stakeholders and investors to go and scale this.
We've got some really fantastic opportunities we're looking at for the next stages of the Innovation Launch program. Still very much focused on our social sector challenges, but also working with some other really brilliant agencies and private sector organisations. There's significant opportunities around health, education, clean energy technology as well. So keep an eye out for the things that come next.
We need to help people to take responsibility for their behaviours to believe they can become the best version of themselves.